So we'll get started. Meditation. We are talking this week about calmness, and the that's one of our 9 feeling states. And I talked a little bit yesterday in stretch about how calmness is the acceptance and the embracing of neutrality. And so when we're totally calm, we aren't recognizing buckets of things. We're not recognizing good or bad or this and that, he and her, positive, negative. True calmness requires us to literally hold so much duality that nothing is agitating us, nor is it making us joyful. Right. So calmness is important, right? We practice mindfulness. We move our bodies in order to feel more calm. We do breath work to feel more calm. So we're going to settle in and do a body scan today. So it's real easy. So find a seat. You can be lying down if you would like for this. One of the ways that we can find calm is to stay very present. And so being present is a practice. Staying present in each moment. And so this body scan is a really lovely way to kind of bring present moment awareness as we move through the body. And then noticing, we're going to kind of move through the body, notice the sensation, notice tension, and then let it go, right? So this is just us being very aware and mindful of what's occurring. And in that same moment, letting those occurrences leave, right? The monkey mind. So again, have a seat, lay down wherever you feel comfortable. If you're sitting, just have a nice, tall spine. Send the shoulders over the hips and the head over the torso. Take a few deep grounding breaths here, inhaling through the nose and releasing through the mouth. Again, inhaling through the nose and releasing through the mouth. And then letting the breath just return to normal here. And we're just going to begin by bringing the mind's attention into the toes and into the feet. Noticing any sensation here, any feeling. Maybe there's a coldness, maybe a tingling, and the idea here is just to bring awareness to that space in the body, acknowledge it, and leave it. So begin by moving now the awareness up into the ankles. Not only are we looking for signs and sensations, maybe that are tense or tight, but we're also looking for sensations of places of goodness. Gently moving the awareness up through the lower leg, into the calves, and then into the kneecaps. Allowing the mind to move now into the upper legs. Again, trying to notice any sensation. Moving into the hips. this emotional storehouse of all of our feelings. Moving now into the tailbone, into the lower back. Noticing and just letting go. Moving now into the middle back. Up into the shoulders and into the chest. Noticing any tension, but also noticing any lightness. Moving into the shoulders on either side of the body. Pulling the awareness down now through the upper arms, as the arms are resting gently on the floor and your lap. Down to the elbows. Into the forearms. And again, just allowing the mind to move through the body and noticing whatever it needs to notice, and then just moving on. Now into the wrist, both hands, into the hands themselves, and into the fingers and the fingertips. Traveling that energy and that awareness back up through the arms to the shoulders and into the collarbone and the base of the neck. Finding sensation, feeling there. Gently making note of it, and without judgment, moving on. And then moving into the face, bringing the attention and the awareness down to the third eye, that spot right between the eyes. This is our spot of intuition. And then finally up to the crown of the head. Taking a few breaths here. Maybe trying to make these few breaths the biggest of the day. Breathing in through the nose, inhaling through the torso fully, nourishing, big inhale. And then release it nice and slow, pushing out all of that stale air to make way for new air on this next big inhale. Filling up the belly, chest rises, and exhale. And allowing the breath to just be subtle here. And then bringing our awareness and our focus to just feeling that breath enter and exit the body. Not trying to change or manipulate the breath, just being present with the breath and watching it move. Knowing you have this breath and this space to go to at any time in your day. You do not have to be seated. You do not have to be lying down. You do not have to have your eyes closed. You can be in a room full of people. But whenever you feel that shift in you, that calm that turns to a good or bad or this or that. Know you have this breath. Just lean into the breath. Allow the breath to neutralize, to come back to your center. Come back to that place of neutrality, that place of calm. Place the right hand over the heart, left on top, if that feels comfortable, or bring the hands to heart center. We'll take one more breath this morning collectively as a tiny little meditative tribe, breathing in through the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. Begin to flutter the eyes, letting light in to soft focus, and blinking open. And I'll end in a little Sanskrit blessing. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering. I wish you all a beautiful Saturday and a lovely weekend. It is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. I am taking the morning off of yoga tomorrow. So I will be back here live next Wednesday for 8 p.m. stretch. You guys have a really great weekend. Love you. Be well.